bought a lot of clothes from Amazon over the past couple of years, and not all of them have lasted. But these pieces are all over a year old, some closer to 2, and I'm still wearing them. All of them are under $40, which makes them even more impressive. Some I reach for constantly, and some are just for special occasions. And I'll tell you which ones I would repurchase today. Let's get started. So first off, the one that surprises people the most is this gold sequin bomber jacket, because this is obviously not a daily wear item. I first purchased this in January of 2024, so it's been over 2 years, for a black and gold themed event. And believe it or not, I've actually found occasions to wear it outside of black and gold events. This is a super fun, not very heavyweight, just extra layer you can throw on for a concert, girls' night out. It doesn't have pockets, so it's not like the most utilitarian, but I think it's a fun pop of color. It actually comes in a whole bunch of different colors, and I have it in a couple different colors. I would 100% buy this again because it has been so fun, and every time I wear it, I get compliments, people stop me, they interact. So I would say skip this one if you don't like attention. Item number 2, I also bought in 2024, and these are cargo jeggings. That's right, this is actually legging material. So they read and look like cargo pants, and certainly they have extra pockets, and they're very functional pockets, but the material is that moisture wicking, super soft, butter luxe legging material that make these maybe the perfect travel pant. They're stylish. I feel like they look good. They're so comfortable. And then all those pockets. I've traveled multiple times and thrown these in because they're like a legging material. You can roll them up really tight. And then when you get there, they look a little less casual than a pair of leggings would. I just have worn them on repeat for the last couple of years. I love these pants. 100% would buy again. Might even look for more colors. Same thing with item 3. These are leggings that look like jeans. So they're reading on the screen like a pair of black denim, and they're leggings. These are contrast stitching, boot flare leggings. I think I wore these on the plane because due to the flare, they don't look like you're wearing workout clothes. They look like you're wearing jeans, but they're so comfortable because it's leggings material. And again, for packing, you roll them up and you throw them in your suitcase, and they hardly take up any room. So again, another win, would buy again in a heartbeat. And it's always something with me, and this is when I notice I have deodorant stains on my black shirt. So let me grab a washcloth and rub them off. Okay, here, back to it. I'm here by myself. I film by myself. I don't have an assistant to touch me up and look at me in the mirror. I try and look in the mirror, but I just don't see things until I'm filming. So it's always a surprise what's gonna show up on camera. Okay, this V-neck top, I had great intentions of wearing this one, and I've worn it a handful of times, and I do keep it in my closet because it fits a need. I was looking for a brown top, specifically to wear with the skirt that I'm wearing here that I got from Temu in 2024. I think I was thinking like for Thanksgiving, this would be a good fall. I felt like kind of teachery Thanksgiving vibe. I believe this was October, November when I purchased this, and it kind of has that fall theme too. And I didn't have a brown top, and I did like the openness of the wrap top. However, now knowing myself, I'm cold all the time in winter. And when I am wearing winter clothes, I'm typically wearing multiple layers of higher necked items because I'm trying to just keep that warmth in. And so to have something with a more open neckline, I like the way it looks. I will continue to wear this, but this is not a winter clothing item for me. This is like a transitional clothing item for me because today is actually going to be 78 degrees where I am, and I am wearing short sleeves for the first time in I don't know, 6 months. But typically this time of year, and probably in a couple days when it cools back down, I will be back to longer sleeves. So I don't know that I love the wrap because I feel like it kind of could expose you. I'm small chested, and pieces like this, I feel like tend to just accentuate that I don't have anything there. So I also don't love that. If you've been on Amazon, you've probably seen this brand before. It's called Mango Pop. I think I must have like 10 or 12 different Mango Pop shirts just because they are very utilitarian. I keep finding Mango Pop items that are fitting a need that I have. It's pretty long if you untuck it, but I think I'm always wearing it tucked in because, as you know, pear-shaped. I don't like things that end right at my hips because it doesn't do me any favors. I don't know that this is the best shirt in the world. It's fine. Still in my closet. Isn't this blue color block suit so cute? So I'm pretty particular, as I'm sure you are, about bathing suits, and I do like to show a little bit of stomach, but I'm not always feeling comfortable wearing like the full two-piece. So I do appreciate one pieces that have little peekaboo areas that make you feel like, you know, you're showing a little bit, but not too much. And I'm very much about the full coverage on the bottom. I don't love my legs, my hips, that whole area, so I'm always looking for something that is really just concealing. This one really did meet all of my criteria, and I do love the brighter color on top. As we all know, brighter colors draw the eyes, so because it's the darker on the bottom and the lighter on the top, the idea here is that you're going to look at your face, which for me, I have more confidence in my face than, you know, my butt, so I'm happy to draw the attention up here. I just think it's a really cute suit. It comes in a ton of different colors. I do love a little ruffle sleeve, and I think it looks really cute, and I would buy this one again. Okay, this is the Yummy Shapewear short. This is something you wear like under a dress or tight-fitting pants just to smooth everything out. I can show you what it looks like when it's being worn under a dress. And basically, I just like these because there are times, you know, when you're feeling bloated or you're feeling a little thicker or jiggly, and sometimes you're wearing a material and it just shows a lot. And so if you put this underneath, it just kind of cinches you in and gives you a little more confidence. So this is the brand by Yummies. I've had Spanx in the past. I've had different brands in the past. I don't know that I think any is better than another. They all seem to just kind of work. I do like this pair by Yummy. I do wear it if I am wearing something like this dress that's just a little more form-fitting, and it just helps me be a little more confident that I am held in and not too jiggly. So back to 2020 for Thanksgiving, we went down to Southern California, and my to-be, okay, it's Nick's niece. So my to-be niece-in-law, what do you call that? Anyway, she was wearing the cutest little off-the-shoulder top to Thanksgiving dinner, and then I was like, I need a off-the-shoulder top. So I ordered a whole bunch, tried a whole bunch. I ordered from Temu, ordered from Amazon. I think I went to Target, and I did end up keeping a couple of them, and one of them is the one you see here. I love this color blue. I think it's a great, flattering, bright color on me. I've actually filmed a couple of videos wearing this very top, and this one has the rouging on the side to help kind of bunch it up. I do struggle a little with these types of tops because I feel like they kind of roll or don't stay in place. This one I kept because I felt like it stayed in place better, not perfectly, but better than some of the other ones I tried on. In fact, I liked it so much, I got it in a second color. I got it in the red, which you can see here. This is not the best red for me. This is more of an, you know, an autumn or winter red. I'm a spring and I need a brighter red. And so because of that, I've reached for and worn the blue top quite a bit. I don't think I've worn the red maybe more than once or twice. So as I'm going through and decluttering the spring and summer, this red one may not be staying with me, mainly just because of the color of it, but I do really like the blue one. I would buy the blue one again in a heartbeat. I probably wouldn't buy the red one again. If you're new to my channel, or if you've been here before and you haven't yet subscribed, would you please take a minute and hit that subscribe button? It helps me out a ton. It means so much to me and helps YouTube get my content out to more people like you. I would really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much if you... Okay, this top I also bought in 2024. Most of these are 2024 purchases, so they are in the 2-year mark. And I bought this one. I think I saw a top similar to this that Shea Whitney had recommended, and it looks so cute on her. The bust is like weird, and I wear it, and then every time I wear it, I feel like uncomfortable. So obviously it's still in my closet. Obviously I'm still wearing it. But number one, you have to have a very specific bra because of the cleavage that it shows. So you have to make sure that your bra is not showing. And then like, I'm not always comfortable showing that much. So it kind of depends on the situation. If I'm going out with the girls or date night, like that's fine. Not to work, right? So there are specific situations where you're gonna wear this. And then I just always feel like there's like a cup, but it's like doesn't hit below my cup area. And I always question, is that where it's supposed to go? Or is it not supposed to go there? Is that like a style thing? Am I just hanging too low? And so I'm always just questioning this top. I actually bought it in 2 colors, the blue that you see here and a white version. I can't find the white. I know I still have it. Maybe I don't have it. I don't know. I couldn't find it, but regardless, every time I wear it, I kind of question if it looks okay. I like the color. I like the concept of it. Little cap sleeves are cute. I just always think it looks not right on me. So I probably would not repurchase at this time. Okay, this cardigan sweater, if you've watched my channel recently, I've actually talked about this one a couple of times because it's just such a staple. This was a 2024 purchase as well, recommended by Mommy's Moscato and Mimosas, or whatever their channel is. They're breaking up. Did you hear about that? That's not going to be the two of them anymore. Anyway, they recommended this cardigan. I think I have had a black cardigan in my closet my entire adult life. Now, it's been different black cardigans. At one point it was much tighter, and it was, you know, one that was like a cropped one. I think it was from Old Navy. This is the one that I've had for the last couple of years. It's bulkier. It kind of has the balloon or bomber type feel where it kind of comes under. It's a little more blousy on the bottom, and it's a thicker, heavier cardigan. But I think I've always had a black cardigan in my closet. So this is the one I have now. I will probably continue to wear it for a couple more years until cardigan styles change again. But I love a cardigan for travel because you can wear it on the plane, you can wear it when you go out to dinner. And it's just a nice extra layer that kind of goes with everything. So very utilitarian, and this one I would 100% repurchase. The 10th item I wanted to talk about, I can't find. I know they're in my bedroom somewhere. I tore my room apart. I looked downstairs. I'm actually in my daughter's room filming. I looked in here. This room is a mess, by the way, because I've been doing all kinds of trend videos. It's super fun. I can't find the black boots I wanted to show you that I ended up getting last February, I think. So I've had them about a year. It was such an ordeal for me to find these boots. I actually filmed a video on them. I tried going to so many different places to find this, you know, perfect pair of black boots. They're not perfect, but I do wear them all the time because they fit a need I was looking for in my closet. I wanted a tall heeled zip up black boot for the winter that I could wear with dresses in the winter time. These are okay. They're not the most comfortable. And so I find if I'm doing a lot of walking or standing, you know, if it's going to be a cocktail party type situation where you're standing for several hours, my feet don't do well in these for multiple hours on end. We actually went up and did some wine tasting up in Napa a couple of months ago, and we were on our feet for a good portion of the day. My feet were in a lot of pain when I took them off. So they were the best ones I could find, and I do wear them on repeat, but they're not the most comfortable. And when styles change, and I feel like they're starting to for shoes, I will probably look for something else to wear in their place. But for now, these are the ones I have. I just don't know where they are in my house. If I can find them, I'll insert some footage. If not, here's the Amazon listing. I know they're around here somewhere. Okay, how cute are these Aviator glasses by Sojo's? I bought these early 2025, so I've had them for over a year. I probably have a sunglass addiction. In fact, you know how I record my video about things I shouldn't buy this year? Sunglasses should be on there. I'll need to make a mental note. But aren't these cute? These are little Aviators. Price point on these, ridiculous. They're pretty lightweight, so they don't feel like expensive sunglasses, but they look like it, and they look very modern, very trendy, and I think they're super cute, and I keep reaching for them and wearing them, and I would buy them again very, very quickly. In fact, I think this is my second pair because I think I might have broken the first pair, but so I think I actually have repurchased these because I liked them so much. And last up, it's what I'm wearing right now. This is the Winky Luxe lip gloss. And if you're like me and you're particular about lip gloss, I'm looking for a couple different things. One, I hate it when it's sticky. I mean, the worst thing is you put on lip gloss, you go outside, your hair blows in your mouth, and then all of a sudden you're eating hair and you're literally pulling your hair out of your mouth, and then your hair has like goop all over it. I hate that. That's like the worst thing. Secondly, there's some lip gloss that's just so drying or not moisturizing at all. I actually want a lip gloss that is moisturizing. I am wearing this right now. This is the Winky Luxe. I will actually put it on top of color, so either a matte color or on top of a lip liner, so that's why you can see. It's actually pink, but it's clear when you get it. It's just because I've been putting it on top of color that the applicator has turned a color, but I love this. I bought it a couple times, and this one I think I bought in 2024. I will probably need to replace it soon, but I would 100% buy it again, and I probably will. So these are items that I still wear after a year that I purchased from Amazon. But what about the items that I keep purchasing on repeat? Well, you can check out that video right here, and I'll see you over there. Bye.